Hey, I'm back with you guys vlogging with Bonafide. And I guess I want to talk about politics, or somewhat talk about politics. I will be voting in the presidential election. There's a but. But I don't feel like there's really anybody worth voting for. I honestly don't. And I know they say if you don't vote, you don't have a say so in anything. You don't have a voice. So I'm gonna use my voice and vote. But the candidates that we have running, they're no good. Okay, let's go on the Democratic side first. We're gonna talk about that. Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton. She was what, Secretary of State. She quit. She either quit or she was forced out. And since then, she's been screwing up and a lot of other things. Now, this email thing, I still don't understand what the hell that's all about. I Anyway, I don't even care about that shit. To be honest with you, she's been screwing up the whole time she's been in politics. You can look it up, but I do believe that she was part of that Watergate scandal shit from way back in the late 70s. Look it up. I think that she was part of that somewhere. I do remember seeing or hearing something about that. Even though I was a little child, but I mean, as I grew up and I looked at some things, I think she was part of the Watergate thing. So she's been in she's good with controversy. So it's that, and then like I said, she either quit or was forced out of being Secretary of State. Now all of a sudden she wants to run for president. It has nothing to do with her being a woman. Nothing about her being a woman. It's just the fact, to me, I don't feel like she really is right for the job. You quit Secretary of State or was fired or whatever the case may be. So if you couldn't handle that, which is only a couple steps of being a president, how in the hell could you be the president of the United States? The only way I can see that is, to me, I guess Bill will be running the country again. And if that's the case, that's fine with me. I mean, Bill Clinton did a great job. Remember those stimulus packages? We had a surplus those years. That's how we got those stimulus packages. So I guess if he's advising her, maybe it'll work. Bernie Sanders, I don't really know anything about him. I mean, the few things that I have seen about him, whatever this and that, he seems like he wants to do right, but like I said, seems like a lot of these politicians, they talk a good talk, and they walk the walk while they're running, but when they're elected, they kind of forget about certain things. I'm not saying that about our current president, because I love our current president. So I feel like he's done a wonderful job. I mean, with the hand that he was dealt, I mean, he did a great job. I wish he could run another term. We need to bring back those times where the president can run more than 2 times, like Roosevelt did. Franklin D, I think. No, or it was either Theodore Roosevelt, one of them. But anyway, it was more of them that ran. More than just the Roosevelts that was elected for more than 4 years or 8 years. For on the Democratic side, I don't recall anybody else being on the Democratic side or that I can remember at the moment. But anyway, now let's go to the Republican side. I have no problem with Republicans. My thing is with Republicans, they're out of touch. And yeah, I'm a black man, and I am whatever. And the thing for black people, whatever this and that, and they talk about Republicans. A lot of black people used to be Republicans. Abraham Lincoln, he's a Republican. A lot of black people were Republicans back in that day. And then something happened or whatever. Then a lot of us switched over to Democrat. As far as me, I really can't say that I have a certain party. I would say more Democratic than Republican, but if I feel like a certain person would do the job, I will vote for that person, whether they're Republican or Democrat. But as far as the Republican candidates, between Trump, Cruz, and the other guy, Kressner, I don't know his name, the K guy, whatever, the Ohio governor, man. Those three. Let's start with the Ohio governor. He seems like he's a good guy. I mean, he seems like he would do a good job. You know, I kind of wish that he had jumped into the game a whole lot earlier than what he did. And if he did, I think he would pretty much, be giving Trump a run for his money, or probably even be over him. So that's what him. Cruz, don't really know much about Cruz either. That's all I can say about that. I don't really know too much about him. He seemed like he probably would be able to work with Democrats. Republicans and Democrats just work with him as far as getting the job done. Now, Donald Trump. The thing about Donald Trump, yeah, I used to love Donald Trump. To me, okay, Donald Trump is a good businessman. He's not the best businessman. He's not the greatest businessman, but he's a businessman. And he's successful, but he's also had some failures. My thing is, you can't really be successful in anything unless you fail at something. So he's had a lot of failures or whatever. This and that is business, so whatever. But that's business. Running a business and running a country is like two different things. It's not the same. You can't do it the same way. And then the way that he's doing things is just plain crazy. He done lost his damn mind. You got your people, they fighting everybody or whatever. Every doggone rally, some sort of way he's starting some shit. And he's either having people kicked out or whatever. And then his thing is, let's make America great again. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go there with the race car. Is that a shot at President Obama? That he screwed up the country? Is it because he's a black man, or what? What's the deal with that? But anyway, I don't want to make this a race video. But with him saying that make America great again, I don't get that. And I mean, what would you do to make America great? What makes America great in his mind is what I really want to know. What can he? Because he hadn't said nothing. What he said that he want to do other than this new crap that I'm just now hearing on the news a few minutes ago. I may be a day or two late. I'm a couple of days late actually. That about this abortion shit. Okay, my thing with abortion, I don't agree with it. I really don't. I don't agree with it. I guess the only way that I can see abortion, maybe if somebody was raped or something like that. But even then, it's still like taking a life, and I don't really agree with taking a life. So I don't too much agree with it. But if a woman wants to do it, then that's her choice. She has to live with that. That's between her and God. She has to live with it. Nothing that you and I or Donald Trump or anybody can do about it. That's her thing. But his thing is they should be punished. They should go to jail. Why? That's not right. And then for the doctor to go to jail too for doing his job. It's not right. I really don't think that Donald Trump is a good fit to run the country. I mean, it's like he's on a damn rampage. I don't get that dude. If he was elected president, I feel like we would be going to war for real with a lot of people. The shit that we're going through, I mean, I'm not really going through, but the thing is with the North Korean people or whatever this name, that guy that they got running, Ho Kim or whatever his name is. That dude, he's crazy. And he'll bomb the shit out of us. He'll nuke the hell out of us, man. And Donald Trump, he would set it off because he just wanted, he just think he's the, he think he's the shit. So I'm going to go ahead and say it. I don't understand Donald Trump, his reason for a lot of stuff he's doing. I just don't see him as being president. Just don't. So that's why I say I don't really see any good candidate. Now, if Donald Trump is elected for a Republican Party, which most likely he probably would be, I hope he wouldn't. And for a Democrat, it seems like maybe Hillary. So, like I said, I'm going to vote. So I would be forced to go ahead and vote for Hillary Clinton and hope that she takes advice from her husband and not quit and run the country like she should. And the other thing would be, who's going to be her running mate? Who's going to be her, person for vice president, and who would be Donald Trump's person for vice president? That is the thing that I really want to see. See how that works out. But anyway, that's my thing on politics right now. And if I spoke of anything that wasn't correct, let me know. And I will go research it and make sure that you're right. And I appreciate anyone who has watched my video. And to give me a like, subscribe, just support my channel. And I will have more blogs coming. I want to try to do a blog every day. So, I think I did a good job in this video. We're not cussing so much. So, anyway, you don't want to know what I'm holding my phone with to, why is it wobbling like that? But anyway, until I get, I guess, whatever, a selfie stick or whatever the hell, actually a better camera. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the camera I got because Samsung phone is the best phone out there. Well, this is a G6. I wish I had a G7. I got the G6 Edge. But anyway, I'm not going to get on that. I'm going to try to do a video about tech stuff. It's going to be mostly like a talk video, but I don't know how. I had to figure out how I'm going to work it out. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and close this one out. And once I get that figured out, you will be seeing more of me.